So Susan Sarandon had made some comments that were very controversial, and Stephen Colbert had her on his show, and they had a very contentious interview. So here's what happened. So Colbert said, quote, "You said some people feel that Trump might bring about the revolution immediately. How's that going? What's your assessment of how the revolution is going?" And then Sarandon responded with, quote, "Well, I'm so happy that you asked. Not really, but okay, we'll get into it. Well, have you seen this many town hall meetings of people from all parties storming and knocking on the doors of their representatives and complaining and screaming and yelling?" And Colbert responded with, "Not since 2010. Of course, Obama being president. And then she fired back with, "No, not since the 70s, I think. This is really out of control. Now there are town hall meetings everywhere. I saw one in California where they were screaming about ICE coming in and taking people. I mean, people are really awake now because, quote, the cracks let the light in, as Leonard Cohen would say." And then Colbert would continue. He says, quote, that was Sarandon continuing, quote, "Goldman Sachs has been in politics forever, and now we're noticing because this guy's such a bozo that he's just doing everything so badly that he's not slick like everybody else." And they continued with an argument back and forth. I think, unfortunately, these comments have put Susan Sarandon in a tough position where she will get a ton of heat. Now, do I agree in terms of saying that it would be better to have Trump as president? No, I wouldn't say that for sure. I think that if you had Hillary Clinton, it would be a lot less worse. We wouldn't have the threat of repealing Obamacare, and we also would not have the threat of having Neil Gorsuch, someone who's all about Citizens United and money in politics, and also various other things such as anti-LGBT, anti-autism, disability people, and all these different things. But do I see where Sarandon is coming from? Absolutely. So I think that saying that it will cause more outrage and will give the left a lot more power, assuming that they will be able to organize and be able to fight back, I do agree on that front. I do think that clearly the left has been emboldened and has become more organized because of a Trump presidency. So there are two sides to that. I think that there's some middle ground, but I would rather have Hillary president because, well, you can't really risk 24 million people losing health insurance, which will lead to more deaths every year, to, arbitrary emboldening of the left and organization and stuff like that. So that's the thing. But other than that, she does have a point. And I mean, the media is doing a lot better now as well in terms of ratings. I wouldn't say quality-wise, and we're fighting a lot of stuff. So hopefully we'll get a real progressive in 2020. But we'll see about that. It's going to be tough if Bernie can't run again. But that is the kind of argument, and she's unfortunately going to get a lot of heat everywhere she goes. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.